Hi, it's Pastor Paul Ella Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Satisfaction Saturday. It's the last day of this week, and it is the last day of August. Well, 31 days of August, how God has done great and marvelous things in all of our lives. Many of us, we have seen so much by way of hurricanes and tornadoes. We have seen the most intense heat. We have felt some of these spring, quote unquote, these fall kind of seasons to take place. But in the midst and through it all, we put our faith and our trust in God, because God knows exactly what he's doing. We just need to trust him. Today, I invite you to look with me at John's Gospel, the 18th chapter, verses 28 through 32. It's where we begin to hear and read and see about Jesus' trial before Pilate. Well, when Jesus comes before Caiaphas, at the early in that morning hours, he was taken to the headquarters of the Roman governor. It was there that he was accused of so many things. So Pilate, the governor, went out to them and asked, "What is your charge against this man?" And they find out what the charges are. And he says, "I have no way to deal with him." You know, we must ask ourselves the question, how do you and I deal with Jesus? Are we legalistic like we find here in the text? We find out that Pilate says, based upon Roman law, based upon Jewish law, Caiaphas does the same thing. They do everything based upon a law. You know, all of us have laws to lead and govern us. We have laws of our country. We have laws of our state. We have laws of our municipality. And all of those laws must be consistent. And whichever law is inconsistent, we follow the most consistent law, the one that takes priority, and that's the United States law. So here in this text, we begin to see that within the context, they're dealing with laws, and they don't know how to deal with Jesus based upon their law. Well, the truth of the matter, many of us don't know how to deal with Jesus based upon the law. You know, the Bible tells us, the soul that sinneth, it shall die. But I'm happy that Jesus came to be the fulfillment of the law. He changed the whole thing. He told us, yeah, the law says you ought to die, but guess what? I came with grace and with truth. I came to forgive you of your sins. I came to go to Calvary's cross. I don't know about you, but I'm so happy that Jesus went to Calvary's cross. I'm so happy that he died for your sins and for mine. But not only did he die, I'm so happy that he rose with all power in his hand. And for that reason, you and I can have life that's eternal and life that's abundant. Yeah, well, Jesus stood before a governor. He stood before Caiaphas. He stood before these persons only so that you and I would not have to stand before them. And because Jesus did it, you and I can sing that song, Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain, but he washed me white as snow. That means the law couldn't do anything because Jesus was the fulfillment of the law. He eradicated what should have sent us to hell, and now his love and forgiveness and his blood at Calvary sends us to heaven. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing it will be. When we all see Jesus, we're going to sing and shout the victory. May the Lord bless you, heaven smile upon you. Take the Lord with you everywhere you go, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. We thank you for joining us either in our virtual service at 7 o'clock a.m. or our in-person service at 9. We invite you to come and have a great celebration with us. I just want to say a moment of personal privilege. Happy birthday to my nephew, Leroy Anderson III. May the Lord bless you and heaven smile upon you. And may we all take the Lord with us everywhere we go, and we'll save your seat tomorrow.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.